Thinking about the future is hard if you do not know the past. Knowing about an institution like Highlands simply from an assurance argument can be even harder. So, can we understand what a peer reviewer already knows about Highlands before they get here? So when we move through an accreditation process, we have to try and understand the past to get to that future. The videos in the HLC Chronicles library will help you understand the 30,000-foot view the peer reviewers arrive here with, and how we, as an institution, can thrive. As always, we start with our mission and vision statements, both for our edification, but also that of the HLC peer reviewers. This tells us and them what we are thinking and when it comes to moving forward. So with a little bit of knowledge about what the Board of Regents who approved the mission and vision statement are thinking, then we could move on and try to understand them, the peer reviewers. Each peer reviewer that will be at Highlands was required to take a series of courses to determine to ask the right questions when they're here, analyze the answers they receive, and then determine whether or not Highlands is meeting what can only be termed as the industry standards in dealing with our faculty, staff, students, and administration, but mostly students. So armed with their training and their industry background, they begin. And they begin when they look at our numbers. They are mindful of trends. If we showed something significantly different, either better or worse than these trends shown in their 972 other institutions as of April 2021, then we would need to explain what we are doing or perhaps not doing. Fortunately, our numbers are in line with these trends. Here, a degree or certificate is fundamentally what someone is going to college or the university for, and that's what they're working toward. Years of work are usually involved in each of these. Now, there are numerous other factors that people have to endure simply survive as well when considering college. So while we can see and understand these numbers, sometimes we forget that embedded within each of these numbers is a human being, just like ourselves, working hard toward our own dreams. Of course, we do not offer all of these degrees or certificates, but it does show a trend. Bachelor degrees are a stepping stone for lots of people for getting better, higher paying, or more prestigious jobs. That is also how you go on to get master's degrees or even doctorates. But for most graduates, this is the last degree they will ever achieve, want, or need. Of course, to get to this step, a lot of people, and not just the student, are working hard. This is also a way out of poverty for an individual or for an entire family. Rather potent, however you view it. The HLC is just as interested in knowing how successful our graduates are as we should be. Very few people are looking for just an education when they come to Highlands. They're looking toward the future, how they will take care of their bills, their families, and live for the next however many years before they can retire, if that's their eventual plan. But unless we're just coming to Highlands for fun or maybe just for that next academic level, they will want and need jobs. We should be very interested in providing that opportunity to our graduates and be just as interested as the HLC is in that data as well. Finally, if you have ever bought something, be it a burger or taco, DVD, a TV, a house, or a car, you have some idea of just how long that item should last once you get your hands on it. Students are making an investment in Highlands and would like to know the same thing, that a return on that investment will be valid for many years. For that reason, we also need to show the HLC that both the time and the money factors are being considered not only by the students that come to us, but also by the decisions we make to survive and thrive ourselves. Money has forever been a concern for most people, and we need to show the students and the HLC that we will not only be able to pay our bills tomorrow and next week, but for many, many years into the future. Money matters have always mattered. So this has been a very brief background of what a peer reviewer will have in their minds when they show up. Of course, it always helps to know when someone else is talking to you what they're probably thinking or knows about you. So try putting yourself in the shoes of a peer reviewer when you're talking to them, both when you're explaining something to them and to understand if they're understanding what you're saying. And here are some of the people you can talk to at Highlands about HLC and accreditation. And that's what you were thinking, right? Thanks for watching this video.